Hey all, and welcome back to the Car Secrets channel. Today we're going to look into the Lexus Technical Service Bulletin number 0006-18. What this bulletin addresses is a multitude of issues that affect a wide range of Lexus models for the years 2015 to 2017. And these issues are fixed simply by doing a navigation system software update. Probably the worst of these issues is the dreaded black screen of death. And this black screen sometimes happens after a battery replacement on these models. And it results in the navigation system being completely inoperative, often requiring the complete head unit replacement, which is quite costly, to tell you the truth. So, these are all the models that are covered. I'm not going to list them all one by one, but it's many models: NXs, ISs, RCs, GSs, CTs. So let's take a look at all the issues that the outdated software can cause in your vehicle. So depending on the version that's in there, and the versions go numerically. So you see here V1 hash hash 8940. Hash hash could be anything. So the last four is the actual serial number of the software update ID. So if it's below 8940, then you might have these issues. And this is probably the worst one because sometimes the system will recover from this black screen after you turn it on and off a few times, but sometimes it will not at all. So if you ever get the black screen and you recover from it, I would seriously suggest you to go to the dealership and get this software update done, because one day it may not recover and that's going to become pretty expensive to repair. So this was the issue. As they're updating these calibrations, they think they fixed all the bugs, but then they discover new ones. So these are problems with a previous calibration. These are the problems with a calibration that's two generations prior, etc. So with this one, you also have other things like the navigation system reboots intermittently. And that is also a very annoying one, right? And this can also result in a crash of the navigation system. So if you don't want to be having these issues, you need to do the software update. And then this one is even an older version, 8871. So again, navigation system resets. And I mean, there are a host of other problems, but this one I find is the most significant one. The other one is Bluetooth issues. So if you're having Bluetooth volume problems when you're calling, the person on the other end can't hear you, oftentimes this software update will fix it. So here's the warranty information. Now, this is all for older models. It's only a 4-year warranty, so none of them will be covered at this point anymore. The time, this is what it pays under warranty to the technician. So if you come in now outside of warranty, they'll charge you probably half an hour to an hour. Again, will vary by dealership. I don't know what exactly they will do. It will depend on them. And then these are the software update files. So this is what they will install in a vehicle based on the model and the screen size. If it's the small screen, the large screen, etc., they will have to download the appropriate file, and this is what will be written into the head unit to do the software update. So the procedure is they would start the engine just to keep the battery voltage up during the software update. Continue, go to setup, select general in the setup menu, and then there is a software update button there. So they will go into update and then confirm that the version is older than the new version. But actually, we skip the step where they connect the USB drive to the flash port. So once they are in this main screen, they would connect the USB, then the setup, then general, then software update, and then it will show the current version and the new version. So the new version in this TSB is the 8940, and in this particular image, they're showing that the old one is 8910. If you already have the 8940, and you can check this yourself as well, like you don't need to stick the USB in there to see what the current version is. So you can see if yours is one of the older ones, below 8940, then you definitely could get this software update done, but most likely you would have to pay for it. So then they would select update software and say yes, wait for it to install. So it's going to load into the head unit. After this, they would need to shut the vehicle off and then back on, and then this will cause the update to actually commence and override the memory inside the head unit. And then once that's all done, you have to wait until the screen comes back on and shows the navigation, right, the map, and check the current update. And this is what you would see too if you didn't have a USB drive in. There would be no new, it would just show the current. So that's the end of the procedure, and this fixes a lot of problems with these systems. So if yours is an older version, then definitely get this done, and this may save you from needing to replace a head unit if it freezes up. Well, there's the information. Hopefully you found it useful, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Thanks for watching.